When I started my life insurance career, I did it because I genuinely wanted to help families. I saw how many people didn't have coverage. Some felt like life insurance was a luxury, not really a need. And I knew that mindset was common, and I wanted to change that. We see it all the time. GoFundMe pages trying to cover funeral expenses. Families left scrambling, not because they didn't love each other, not because they didn't work hard, but because nothing was in place. So for me, life insurance was simple. It was about protecting families when someone dies. That's what I focused on. Final expenses, mortgage protection, income replacement, making sure families weren't devastated financially on top of emotionally. And honestly, that felt good. That felt purposeful. But when it came to index universal life policies, I wouldn't touch them. I had been burned before. They sounded good, they promised a lot, but I didn't see it delivering the way I expected. So I had made up my mind. IULs? Nope, not messing with those. I put them on the back burner and stuck with traditional coverage. At that point, even as an agent, my belief was still limited. Life insurance is for when you die. Even though I was helping families, something still didn't sit right. In this business, you start learning that life insurance can do more. There are so many options. So many ways to structure things. You can cover a funeral, cover bills, protect the mortgage, even structure something for retirement. But every time I heard IUL, I pulled back because I had already decided what it was. I had already judged it. Then I started doing something different. I started researching on my own. No pressure, no sales pitch, just curiosity. And then a friend sent me a video. This guy named Brandon online explaining IULs in a way that was simple and easy to understand. Not hype, not overcomplicated, just clear. And for the first time, it made sense. That was my wait a minute moment. The more I researched, the more I realized something important. IUL wasn't the problem. It was how it was structured. And that changed everything for me. I discovered that when structured correctly, an index universal life policy can do three powerful things. Provide coverage for your family, accumulate cash value, and offer liquidity, meaning you can access money while you're still alive. That last part hit me. You mean to tell me I don't have to die for this to benefit me? You can access your money while you're living? That started breaking the old belief because I had always categorized life insurance as money for other people after I'm gone. But now I was learning it could also be money for me while I'm here. And that's when I leaned in instead of pushing it away. What I understand now is this. When an IUL is structured correctly, it can protect your family in case of death, allow money to grow in your own account, give you access to that money while you're alive. You don't have to work extra, you don't have to save more than you're saving now, and you don't have to spend less. That was a part that made me pause. How is that possible? That question didn't scare me anymore. It excited me. Because instead of rejecting it, I decided to understand it. And once I understood that structure matters, that design matters, it stopped being something risky in my mind and started being something strategic. Now, I don't see IUL as some overhyped product. I see it as a properly designed financial tool. So when I first started, I believed life insurance was only about death. And yes, it absolutely protects families when the worst happens. But it doesn't have to stop there. It can also build cash value, create liquidity, allow you to access money while you're living. It can also work as a long-term strategy instead of just a safety net. That shift changed how I see this industry. And if any of this resonates with you, if you ever thought, is there a way to structure my money differently? Can my money work for me instead of just sitting somewhere? Is life insurance more than just a funeral policy? Then let's have that conversation. Comment opportunity below, because the biggest shift for me wasn't just about learning about IUL. It was breaking the belief that life insurance is only for death. And once that belief cracked, everything else opened up.